travelers. Welcome to the night's episode of Willow Dice Presents Darkened Queen and Shadowed Rose. I'm Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM, and I will be guiding you through this adventure this evening. Before we get started, we do have some announcements to make. First off, we do not promote the use of nicotine or nicotine products like vaping. Just because we do it doesn't mean you should. And if you're trying to quit, we support you. Secondly, we are for mature audiences only. If you're not part of the mature audience, and you know what I mean, everybody makes the joke, I'm not mature. Yeah, if you're offended by the word fuck, you want to leave. Finally, we are in no way, shape, form affiliated, associated with any TTRPG creators, manufacturers, or publicators. We are just simply here to play our game and have fun. That being said, we will now throw it over to Locke.
Hi, gamers! Locke Clark here to talk to you about our partners in this endeavor. Level Up Dice, fine purveyors of luxury dice for all your sexy dice needs. And tonight I admit, guys, I had a long day. I'm not going to pitch you anything special. Go get some cat's eye dice. Go get the stained glass cat's eye dice. Our ambassador dice. Because they're really cool. And to do that, you're going to go through our portal. And that portal is http://bit.ly/ capital W, capital O, capital T, capital D, capital dice, all one word. That's bit.ly/WOTD dice. Also, we'd like to thank the musicians who provided music for tonight's show. They make our experience better. They make your experience better. Everybody's experience better all around. Those musicians are Jeff Faber. Is that
Barber.
right? Farber. I was close. Michael Gelfie, Kevin McLeod, Dwergar, and Patrick Taylor, our very own Pants. Thanks, Pants!
Awesome. Thank you. Now we go to introductions.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Patrick, and I am the voice of Wesley Underfoot. 2 feet tall, orange and fuzzy, and more dog-like than dragon, this kobold wants to become the kindest and oldest kobold, and he's going to do that by helping his friend save the world. And they just also happen to all be blood hunters. And he is going to make a very important decision tonight. And you can find me on Twitter at Peculiar Patrick.
I am Dan. I play Garbo. And Garbo's a short little goblin with green skin and big muscly arms. He likes eating weird stuff, brewing up mutagenic potions that he likes to imbibe upon. And he has some little inanimate object friends that he has named. He's got a hammer named Mr. Smashykins. He's got a little owl figurine named Allykins. And his favorite and most long-lived companion, Mr. Stuffykins, the Stuffed Displacer Beast. And you can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley. I'll be playing Eliana Trudeau tonight, the 5'2" elf with short, choppy black hair, who is starting to really feel cursed. Everyone she's ever loved has died in front of her, and she's having a really hard time dealing with it and staying sober, as she has a really bad habit of drinking her feelings. You can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, gamers. I'm still Locke Clark, and tonight I'll be playing Bjarnor Sandgar, the curmudgeonly, dwarven, middle-aged, with some prejudice and some coming around and some family in this group that are now his chosen family. Wow, that was not at all English. You know what I mean. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter patients at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with an H.
And as I said at the beginning, I'm Tyr the DM, the world's okayest DM. And you can find me on Twitter at Tyr_the_DM. The announcements made, the introductions done. Now let's get into it. Are there any last requests before we get started?
Not
Hello,
the face.
wonderful people. Hello, wonderful people.
We do have to say that your lovely Penelope is in the audience. Patrick, if you wish to give a special shout out.
Oh, well, hello. Hi there.
All right. When last we left our party, they had witnessed the rise of Dragonclaw. They had been gifted items from Jonathan Bloodlust, the king of Dragonclaw. The kingdom now once more high above the realm, legend becoming reality. Then they had a vision of a desert with a temple and a dark shadow. They have a choice to make. They have a path to choose, as they have discussed. Do they head to try to close the gates of Angramora, or do they dare try to find the Temple of the Twisted Spear? And there's another choice to be made for young Wesley. Does he dare take the challenge of the Crystal River? Does he dare try to become a Dragonlith, a creature almost forgotten by the realm? Or does he continue onward as his kobold self to try to reach those high aspirations of being the oldest, kindest kobold? This is where our story resumes, my friends. And this is where we find out you have been forsaken to the will of the dice. You come to from your vision. You are soaked in water. You are sunburnt and the stinging still there. Two of you still riddled with the sickness that makes the light even that much more unbearable, and the shadows seem to call. You are alone. There is no one there but you four. What would you like to do?
Sarah? No. No, I heard her. What?
What?
No, I heard her. She was here. She had to have been.
What did she say?
She was going on about the sickness, the sickness spreading. She has to. She'll kind of reach down and touch her sunburnt skin. It felt so real.
I know. I think that really happened. I think we just got slingshot around because I too feel like absolute burnt to a crisp turd that then was dunked into the ocean and then pulled out. Because, ow, ow, ow.
Bjarnor's wringing out his beard. This seems real enough.
There will be a voice that is soon followed by the manifestation of a physical form. Black hair, black eyes, neatly trimmed, black mustache and goatee. Black silk finery draping a small frame. Oh, didn't expect to find you all here.
I'm sorry, and you are.
Oh, you can call me Dave.
Wait,
Yeah, fuck you, Dave. The fuck do
Fuck
you
you
want?
too.
wait. Is that Dave? Like Dave?
Yeah, that's fucking Dave.
Okay, Dave, I have a question for you. You said you didn't expect to find us all here. Where is here?
This is Dragonclaw.
Okay, I was just double checking. It's been really weird the last few days. Just trust me on this one.
Yeah.
It's just been a mess. All right, so now my second question is, why are you in Dragonclaw?
Well, legend comes back from reality. People want to see that shit for themselves.
People, yes, but why are you here?
Oh, I just came to see if it was true.
Well, here it is. You seen it. Good job.
That's a grumpy person. Grumpy, grumpy, grumpy.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh. Ronan's
Oh,
always grumpy.
since you're here, Eliana, I have a gift for you. And he'll pull out a small wooden box, set it on the ground in front of him. Well, I'm gonna go take in the sights.
Wait,
Say hello to an old friend.
wait a minute. What is this?
Well, when you open it, you'll find out.
Where did it come from?
When you open it, you'll find out.
Who's it
Y'all have
from?
a good day. And he'll vanish.
Oh, Dave.
He is fucking useless.
Fucking Dave.
He gave you a present at least, I guess. What's inside?
That's pretty nice of him.
I'm always a little wary about gifts from men I don't really know.
A fair point.
I mean, for all we know, it's going to explode when I open it.
Yeah, be careful. Remember what he did at Keep. Was it Dauntless?
I think so.
Is that where we Tyr, is that where we
Yes.
the bodies were? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Dauntless. Remember what happened at Dauntless? That was him. Him and Lilith, I assume, but him.
Well, on the off chance that this is going to explode, I want all of you to stay well back and maybe duck behind something.
We could take. Go ahead.
It sounds good to me. Maybe just kind of stay away from it a bit and open it up with a stick or something.
Well, I was just going to use the end of my short sword.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Right, she will wait till everybody gets back, maybe ducks behind something. And
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
all
yeah.
indicate that they are ready, she will use the tip of her blade to try to gently lift the lid of the box.
I moved back 40 feet so that I am still within range of one round of movement for me.
Okay. Opening the box, Eliana, you will see a glint of metal.
Just a glint.
Yes.
Right, but no explosion, no weird bursts of powder or anything like that.
No.
Right, she'll nudge the lid the rest of the way off. Just
You
give
will
it a second.
see small, thin metallic chain dancing in the candlelight, the light reflecting off of it, a sign of the excellent craftsmanship.
She will very, very carefully lift it out of the box and examine it.
Lifting it from the box, you will see an amulet, a heart with elven writing. Can you tell me what the elven writing says?
If it's what I think it is, it's "You'll always be in my heart."
Yes, that's exactly what it says.
She's going to pull it close to her chest and fall down crying.
When it touches your chest, the room will be bathed in a soft, gossamer light, and you will hear Sarah's voice. It's a key to come, a key to the between. Use it wisely, my love. Find me.
Did we all hear that?
Yes.
Or just her?
Oh.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Just see if I believe it's actually Sarah. 13 plus 6, 19.
Sounds like Sarah.
Wow.
You're muted.
She's basically just balled up on the floor crying right now.
Ellie, are you okay?
Between sobs, she's going to kind of start muttering and little bursts in Elvish.
Mostly, I'll just rub your back and pat it. It's okay.
Garbo unwraps Stuffykins from around his neck where he constantly is, and kind of drapes him over Ellie's back.
That's so sweet. She's gonna kind of pat Stuffykins and nod her head, and try to get herself sat up. We have to go to the temple. We have to go to between. I have to find Sarah.
Well, that's one decision made.
And she's not crying quietly. This is like loud sobbing, ugly cry.
Yeah.
Which for all of
so-
your ears, I won't do on camera.
So you think Ellie, Ellie? So you think Sarah is at the temple?
She said to come to find her.
Don't worry, Garbo. I think I speak crying person pretty well. I think the reason is because we have to find Sarah and there's a key to the between, and the between is the best ways to get to some place that's deep underwater that wasn't once deep underwater. And I'm assuming that Ellie thinks that Sarah's at the temple.
It makes sense to me, I guess. Yeah.
You realize this could be a trap that Dave has set for us, right?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Gonna
I don't
pull,
know.
gonna pull the flask off my hip and take a big old drink.
If he was gonna trap us, wouldn't he have just made it simpler, like, some kind of explosive or fireball erupting from the box?
I don't know. I don't know what goes through that stupid head of his. Just dumb little mustache and shit. I don't know. But hell, if y'all are set on going there, we can go there.
Tear. I just remember the last thing that she put in her flask was Malcolm's. Shit.
Yep. Please give me a Constitution saving throw. I was getting to that. I was just making sure everyone had a chance to speak.
No, sorry. I had that moment of, fuck, wait. That wasn't Dwarven Spirits anymore. The dice are on my side. 24.
You're
Ooh.
fine.
Well, what are we waiting for? We have a flying city, right? So can't we just, well, do we know where we're
Yeah.
going?
Well, we can go talk to Jonas about this. He could tell us. Or at least, like, somehow get us to go, like above where we gotta go, and then we can, like, jump off the city and, like, and then we,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
use the amulet, and we're like,
Yeah. Right before we
There.
hit the water, we just, mhm.
yeah.
Wait, I just remembered something.
Digits.
Do you remember when we were all stuck in that stupid little boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I lost Sarah to the between for a little while. When she touched the water.
Mhm.
Do you think that's where we were supposed to go? Do you think that's what she's telling us, showing us the water and the desert?
That makes sense. She said she
Yeah,
was
of
in a
course.
desert when she slipped into the in between there, and the vision that we saw purple water. So yeah, I reckon we head for the Widow Sea.
All right. She's gonna kind of get quiet for a moment and then go back to sobbing.
You all right, Locke, brother?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
What do you do?
Jonathan! Mr. Bloodlust!
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe we should like take some rest. I'm still pretty hurt after that fight.
That's a good point. Yeah. We should still tell Jonathan what we plan to do, right? I don't know how. I know this flying city is probably pretty fast, but I don't know how long it's gonna take to get from here to there, right?
Yeah, all right. Let's go find him.
Wesley remembering where he is again, suddenly. Oh yeah, we probably should like leave this area and go back to the street that we are staying in.
Yeah. Yeah.
On your travels back to your suite, you will come across Jonathan Bloodlust standing in a gazebo in the middle of the, for lack of a better word, park, carved of pure ivory with a pool, a small pool of still water in the middle of it, watching the world go by from the bird's eye view of Dragonclaw.
Mr. Jonathan Bedwest.
Ah, Wesley,
Oh,
Bayanor,
um,
Eliana, Garbo.
It's good to see you, sir.
um, Mr. Jonathan Bedwest, sir. Um, is it possible that you could, take us to, this place? It'd be really nice and kind. And it would be really helpful. And I know you've already helped us like a lot, and you like basically give up your ability to even be a god anymore. So like I understand if you have to say no.
What place?
So, let's see a look around. He can't remember exactly the name.
We need to go to the Widow's Sea.
You're in luck. I'm traveling that way. I have to travel to the Iron Mountain, the Mountain of Iron, however your people say it. I have business.
I've heard it
there.
both ways. I hear there's a plague.
There seems to be multiple plagues, as if the heavens have forsaken the world of man, and darkness is roaming free.
How long you think it'll take us to get to the Widow's Sea?
A day.
And I describe roughly the area of the Widow's Sea that we were in when Sarah touched the and slipped into the in between.
Oh, so you were close to the border. Very well. Can I ask
Border?
where the Widow Sea meets the Forgotten Sea?
Ah, yeah.
May I ask why you need to go to the Widow Sea?
We're looking for an old temple.
Hmm. Very well. We all
We
have
need to
our
find a way
things to find.
We need to find a way to kill Zakez. We understand that there might be this place to start looking.
That temple.
Oh, and speaking of, Dave is wandering around your city somewhere.
Oh yeah, we spoke.
Oh, good.
Longtime friend.
I always thought he was kind of a dick.
Some people do. You just got to get to know him.
I'll pass. Thanks.
It's going to sound completely insane, but my dead girlfriend said that we have to get there to find the temple.
My ancestors speak to me from beyond all the time. I do not find that insane at all. It is a beautiful gift to be able to hear from the ones beyond.
Then why does it hurt so much?
That is the thing about love. It hurts until it doesn't. It just takes time. But know that it makes you stronger, the pain. And when you love again, it will be that much stronger.
She'll just kind of shake her head and look at the ground.
So, little
right.
one. I'm sorry, go ahead, Banner.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna go lay down now, cause I'm hurt. Fucking Umbrakai. I turned to start heading back towards our suite.
As you turn to head back to your suite, a blue light will engulf you, Banor. You will get 33 hit points restored.
Ooh. Wow, that feels better. Thanks.
You're welcome. In fact, all of you will get 33 hit points restored. As the soft blue light will last for just a moment.
Don't kind of feel like crap. Cause I'm sick.
That's another reason we need to rest so that Wesley can get the right spell to fix us. Fix you, Ellie.
Yeah. Oh. How, Mr. Johnson, Bloodlust, sir, man. How long is it gonna take us to get to our destination?
A day.
A day. Okay, well, that gives us time to rest up. That's good. That's good. So I think it's bedtime then. Yeah. Right. Or is there something else we need to do before then?
No, but if you guys don't mind, I just wanna in the interest of like finding some stuff out, and I feel honestly fine. I can stay up a little bit if you guys want. I'll meet you at the suite, and I'll be there. We're back. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. Garbo looks like he's kind of torn right now a little bit. If Ellie, I don't know. There's Stuffy. I don't know if Stuffykins want. Stuffykins usually sleeps with me, but I think it's okay if you sleep with Stuffykins tonight. If you want to.
She'll hold Stuffykins out to you.
No, you okay? You sure?
I'm sure. I
Oh,
usually
okay.
call Wesley anyway.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. He holds Mr. Stuffykins really tight.
So the three of you return to the suites.
Yep.
What, Wesley? Are you sure you're okay staying here on your own?
Yeah, I'll be right ahead. I just gotta talk to Mr. Jonathan Bedrest just a little bit longer. You all seem very tired. Like, get your rest. It'll be okay.
All right, we will see you soon.
When you return to your suite, you will find that a bathtub has appeared with steaming hot water. A tray as long as Eliana is tall, packed with food, meats, cheeses, fruit, breads, ale, cream, chocolate.
Wow, that's
Uh, Garbo starts devouring.
Okay.
Ellie will eat a little and then take a great big mug of ale and go sit in the bathtub and drink.
yeah. Bjarnar grabs some bread and an ale and just goes and stretches out somewhere.
All right. And before long, you three are asleep, the weariness consuming you. You may mark long rest on your character sheet. Leslie, Jonathan will arch an eyebrow looking down at you. How may I help you, little one?
Okay, so like, I know that you are like kind of taking your time and rebuilding your own city, and like I've already asked if it's okay if I can like worship you, cause you know you're a cool guy and you helped us out a lot and you're very nice and you're a good role model, and I just there's something inside of me that feels like this is the right thing to do, and I feel like I, as a kobold, have done so much, but as uh, I could do so much more, and not for bad, just more. So I remember you saying something about possibly becoming one like what you are. Question?
You wish to try to become a dragonless.
Or like, if it's like no big deal. And think of it like this is, if I become Dragonlith, then that is one, the first in the new age. And it should give you a little bit more of a boost, because, you know, it's one of your people is worshiping you.
He will kneel down on both knees, large hands cupping your face as he looks into your eyes. Those blue pools, endless but soft. You realize that if you fail the test, it means death. But I would
Um,
be honored for you to take the test and to call you brother.
when you say death, he shivers naturally because he's a kobold, and the fear of death is always apparent in a kobold's life. Uh, but he will look back into Jonathan's eyes, and he will get a little teary-eyed and say, "Dad, it's the nicest thing someone has ever said to me in a long time. It's on the list of nice things. Just sometimes people say nice things. Anyway, I'm talking about, and yes, I'm sure. I think giving my life for the greatest good I can, and in an attempt to be able to do more, not as a selfish way, but as a way of being more kindness. I think that is good. And I think Bovolio will look at me and he will say, "You're a good dude."
Very well. Do you wish for your friends to attend the ceremony, or do you wish to face this trial on your own?
He will shuffle. He'll bite his lip. He'll look over his shoulder where all of his friends just went. Hmm. I think now.
So be it. Follow me. And he will rise and begin walking towards the Hall of Heroes.
And he will follow to the Hall of Heroes.
Once more, passing through each of these statues, these great individuals of Dragonclaw, you will see that there is a new pedestal that has the head of an automaton setting on it. No plaque, just the head of an automaton. Leading you beyond the Hall of Heroes, he will open the opal doors. Past the dais that raised the kingdom to the sky, there is a single plain wooden door. Opening that, the sound of water will come rushing to your ears as you will see the beautiful waterfall of the Crystal River flowing with a bridge of diamond. I cannot follow you further. Cross the bridge, choose a container, and drink.
He will still be slightly teary-eyed. He will look up at Jonathan Bloodlust, and he will extend his hand.
And Jonathan will take your hand.
Uh, um, thank you for everything.
Thank you for being willing to face the trials. Not many are, and to see the Dragonlith return would be a wondrous thing indeed.
Do wondrous things in one day. Just gotta be lucky, I guess.
And he'll shake his hand and walk through the door and over the bridge.
As you walk through the door will close behind you. Crossing the bridge is pure diamond. It sparkles and dances with light. You will see on the other side of this bridge kobold, dragonborn, half-blood, crystal statues of each, their faces twisted in horror for infinity. And you will see 4 drinking vessels, a plain wooden goblet, a chalice encrusted with gems, a pewter mug, and a glass champagne glass.
The kobold will look at all 4 of these drinking vessels, stepping close to the pewter cup, and then taking a step back and thinking.
And while you're
Finally,
thinking,
oh, go ahead, sir.
Bayanor,
Yes.
in slumber you will dream. You will dream of when you first became a blood hunter. It is not a nightmare. It is not ominous in any way. It is invigorating. It is a reminder of why you chose to walk the path you chose. It is a reminder of who you are and how far you've come. For you will look back and see yourself at a great distance with 1,000 footsteps between to where you are now. Along this path will be the prejudices that you have slain by accepting these individuals, these monstrous races, as kin and kith. You advance a level.
Oh,
Eliana,
Yes,
you will
sir.
dream of that faithful moment in a hovel in the mud when you offered work for coin, when you were taken by Xander, when you walked the path, and you too will turn around and see yourself at a great distance, how far you've come, how you have learned to love not only Sarah, but these individuals that are with you. You will see the greatness that lies ahead. You will gain a level. Garbo, you will dream You will dream of your warren and leaving and how freeing it was. You will dream of when you became a blood hunter and when you left the order only to be brought back in. There's something calling to you from the warren. You will see a crown of gold appear and everything else turns black as the crown calls to you, Garbo, Garbo. You will gain a level. Wesley, the sky will darken. The only light, that of the water that flows, this beautiful magical river, and a soft blue haze that covers these drinking vessels before you. A voice will whisper softly to you, Welcome, son of the dragon. You have come to take the test of the Crystal River.
His hackles will be up because he's definitely spooked and is trying his hardest to be brave. But with a very shaky voice, he will respond.
Yes, I am.
Choose your vessel and drink of the water. Let your path be known and forged.
Okay.
And taking another step back from the pewter cup, he'll look at them all again, nod silently to himself, and pick the wooden goblet. Remembering as he picks it up, having a memory of himself making a wooden, something very similar but more cylindrical, when he was just a little kobold with his family, then being promptly hit in the back of the head with a rock because all the other kobolds were very mean and he was more into making things and being more, quote, civilized than other kobolds. Uh, and with the flashing back, he will take the cup over to the waterfall and hold his little arm up to try and catch some of the water. Um, he will turn around, having his little cup, um, looking at the statues of all those disfigured. He realizes that this is probably going to be the last time he will get to maybe pose a little better. Um, so he will draw the sword that was given to him and entrusted to him to protect the mercy blade, and holding it high above his head, um, he will drink the cup of water from the waterfall.
Roll a D100 for me, please.
Um, as I have done, I was going to try and find some real dice for this. Unfortunately, I can't find my real dice. So, as I have done all campaign for this character, I will be rolling digital. Let us hope that the RNG gods are happy with me today. That is a 64.
64. Roll again, please.
That is a... Nope, hang on here. Right. And once more, I have rolled a 77.
Now, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. That is a 13.
I need everyone but Patrick to earmuff. The water
What up,
is
my guy?
the water is sweet, like nectar, refreshing. Never has your thirst been so quenched in the past. Then there's pain, ungodly pain. It is as if you are being twisted from the inside out. You will see that your hand will drop the goblet. You're dropping to your knees. The pain is so intense that will cause you to cry out in agony, a cry that echoes, shattering the other statues that surround you. It's so intense. The waterfall will silence. And as your eyes open, you look at scales. As you stand taller, catching your reflection in the now still water. You are a creature of legend, a creature of myth. By 1 point, you are dragonlith.
Bro. Holy shit. Oh, whoo, whoo, I was so scared. Whoo, I was so scared. I was so scared. Oh, dang. Whew, dang. 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 I'm trying to play. So, for everybody who can hear me and all the other people can't hear me, I'm trying to play this so they don't know what's happened. Oh, dang. Whew. Oh, my God. Well, thanks. You're the best. Did you know that? This is really cool. Okay, how do you want me to do this? Do you want to talk and break how I should do my sheet, or do you how do you how do
We
how
will
do
we will talk after the
hell yeah
session on how to do your sheet. For now, uh, your stats and everything will remain the same as you are a fledgling and have to grow
yeah
into your powers.
completely fair. Do I get a level though?
Yes, yes, you get a level.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, now bring
Ah,
everybody
cool.
back.
Yeah. I'll pretend that I was crying.
And you're back. I need everyone that is a slumber to please make a perception check.
Don't fuck me, Ustad.
Or at least buy him dinner first. Feanor,
16.
Eliana,
15.
Garbo. I just like doing that.
18.
You all three will awake, hearing the sounds of unbridled anguish and pain that could only come from a kobold.
Oh,
Jump up and run that way.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Wesley.
Running, you find yourselves in the Hall of Heroes, the sound echoing through. The twin doors of opal that you had passed through before ajar.
Straight in.
Yeah, no hesitation.
You see the dais where the Hytherium was placed that caused the kingdom to fly. And you see a plain wooden door closed. The sound dying, but coming from that.
Grubber runs over and just flings the door open.
Throwing the door open, you see a creature standing there. What do they see, Patrick?
Um, you would see a bipedal. They're completely naked at this point. Um, there seems to be discarded armor and ripped clothing around them. But they are orange. They have a tail. They are covered in scales, and they're what, 7 feet tall, right? Yeah, 7 feet tall. Orange scales, orange tail, orange wings. Very similar to what would be considered a dragon. Basically, an upright walking dragon. No four legs about it. Humanoid dragon with wings and a tail, orange scales, and the black little beady eyes.
You do it, Wesley.
What if Wesley? What did you do?
Sure. And he'll look down at himself seeing that his tummy is kind of like a peach scale rub tummy.
Um, hey guys.
Wesley?
Oh no! It ain't Wesley!
No, Garbo, it's okay.
And he like tries to like walk over to you, but he is not used to being 7 feet tall, and promptly trips over his own feet and falls like face first, like slipping on a piece of the armor and falling face first.
No. Hi. No, it's me. It's me. I'm a... Oh. Oh.
Oh, and he'll look down and cover himself.
Sorry.
If he could blush, he would.
I offer a hand to help him up.
Thank you.
And he half using you to get up at the same time, because again, he's not used to being 7 feet tall.
Oh.
You about
Wow.
scared the shit out of us. You know that?
Well, sorry?
Since he's got his hands busy covering himself, I'm gonna like Frogger knuckle punch him right in the inner thigh. Idjit, you're all sleeping.
Sorry.
Bjarnor, don't be so harsh.
Well, after what happened yesterday, and he wakes up with us screaming and having to run to save. I just wanted a straight night. Gee,
I
What the
don't
hell
need
did you do?
saving. I don't need saving. I am
we didn't
here
know
to...
that.
I didn't
It could have been
ask.
more Umberkai.
My friend.
And you will feel his maybe slightly harder, because again, he's not used to long limbs. Actually, kind of thump you on the shoulder and be like,
My friend. I wanted to do something that could have been really cool, which it is.
and he'll realize that he dropped the mercy blade, so he'll pick that up and kind of hold it as like the sensor bar for his. Still, he has a huge dragon lift dick, everyone, because he has to. So he said,
But I just made a choice, and now it seems that the gods are ready for me to extract its kindness to the world. And I am the first dragonless of the new founding. So I can help at the end when we've saved the world. I don't have to just... Well, I guess this is home now. I can just go home.
Wesley, come here.
he'll like stoop his head down.
She's gonna place her hands on his cheeks and look in his eyes. It really is you in there.
Yeah,
You know
it's
this,
like that story.
you do know this is going to make uppies really hard, right?
No, now it's my turn.
And he'll like one hand like pick you up.
Oh, I see. She's gonna look down and look back at him. Also, you're going to have to wear pants when we cuddle.
Of course.
And he'll like set you back down.
Of course, no. Speaking of, that is not gonna fit me anymore. Could you guys have me pick up my stuff, and then we can go back?
Yes, we should probably help you find some clothes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Starts picking up the stuff. Begrudgingly.
He kind of like is the big pile. Like he opens himself to being carrying most of it.
Thank you. Okay. Well,
And he'll turn around and bow awkwardly, trying not to drop anything to the crystal waterfall, and then go follow everybody back to the suite so he can find some clothes and get some sleep.
When you return to the suite, you will find there is a kobold-sized coffin and a set of dragon lith clothes.
I guess Jonathan didn't know it would happen either.
I don't think really anybody does. It feels kind of cool. The air is a. I don't. Did you know that the air is a little bit thinner when you're up there? At least not smells. Doesn't smell as bad up here, at least. Of course, I'm also not ass level with Garbo anymore, so.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Speaking
Yep.
of smells, Bayanor, something catches your attention. Shadow.
I smell Umber Kai. Wesley, you better put on some pants quick.
He does like an awkward pose naked with the sword.
No, bring him out.
It would
The
be a
smell
great
grows.
favor to all of us if you would put some pants on.
They're
Okay,
getting
fine.
closer.
He just puts the pants on. They're like drawstring white pants.
You will hear a giant roar as you see Jonathan Bloodlust come slamming through the door. A creature that looks like a gorilla with 4 arms and 2 heads on the other side. Bloodlust.
Oh, as soon as I see the creature, I start transforming.
Alrighty. Bloodlust hits the wall and is unconscious, bleeding. The creature roars and begins to charge forward. Can everyone please roll initiative?
Yes. Also, good DM, is it possible that you can put the Mercy Blade on my sheet? I do not know how to do such things.
Yes, I will take care of it after session.
Thank you.
You can also join me in Owlbear Rodeo. This map is brought to you by Owlbear Rodeo. I don't have pretty maps for tonight. All right, Bayanor.
Dirty 20.
Eliana.
10.
Garbo.
7.
Wesley.
Also a 7. I have a 16 dex.
And so do I.
All right, I'm just
I
going
have
to Garbo first.
body.
Okay.
And I rolled a 3 because that's how tonight is going to go. Bayanor, you see the creature charging. What would you like to do?
I would like to charge to meet it. Where am I? There I am. So I will move right up there. I will, as I'm moving towards it, I will bonus action, and ignite my claws,
Okay.
and then I will attacky.
All right. Go ahead and make that attack roll, please.
All right. Let me just mark that. All right, cool. That is a 19 plus 12.
That will hit.
Hells yeah. And I need pair of you. No, am I? Yeah, please. All right, that is going to be 15 points of slashing and 4 points of fire damage.
Alrighty.
Second attack. That is a 15 plus 12, 27.
That will hit.
That'll be 4 plus 7 is 11 points of slashing and 3 points of fire. And I will activate Brand of Castigation.
All right. For those that are new, what does Brand of Castigation do?
Once per short rest, when you damage a creature with a weapon that has an active right, that would be my claws in this case, you can sear an arcane brand into that creature. Your brand has the following effects. You always know the direction of the branded creature as long as it's on the same plane as you. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of you, the branded creature takes 6 psychic damage. The brand lasts until you dismiss it or until you apply a brand to another creature. Your brand can be dispelled with Dispel Magic and is treated as a level 8 spell. It also acts as a brand of tethering, branding the creature. A branded creature can't take the dash action, and if the creature branded you attempts to teleport or leave their current plane via ability, spell, or portal, they take 46 psychic damage. They must make a Wisdom saving throw DC 16. On a failure, the attempt to teleport or leave the plane fails. And oh, there was one more thing it did, but I'm not seeing it. So yeah, I guess that's good enough.
All right. Is that your turn, sir?
That is my turn.
All right. Excellent. Your claws coming to life. This creature roaring and charging. You in your werebear form charging to meet it, slashing through. This creature, unlike other shadow creatures, bleeds. It is a black, thick goo that pours down its chest. The wounds cauterized behind from the fire on your claws. That will bring up Eliana.
Okay. Ellie is going to try something a little different. Ellie is actually going to. Am I technically within 5 feet? I'm going to take. So I'll take a.
You are within 5 feet.
So I would take an opportunity attack if I back up from it, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Gonna try this anyway, because it's probably like the worst idea I've had. But I'm gonna back up. Okay. About 20 feet.
It misses with its attack of opportunity
Awesome.
because the dice hate me tonight.
All right. We had discussed we can use our right on things like bows.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. She is going to nick her hand real quick, grab her bow, activating her Crimson Right on the bow. Shit, what's that thing called? I'm just going to go with my Right of the Storm, the lightning one, because I know that one off the top of my head and I don't have to go hunting for it. And I'm going to take my shot at it with my bow.
Already.
Ooh, that's not bad. How do you feel about a 29?
29 hits.
Awesome. So that's going to be 12 points of piercing and 5 points of lightning. And since
The
it's free,
creature.
since it's a
I'm
free
sorry, go ahead.
action, I'm going to also activate my brand of castigation. My brand of castigation works just like Locke's, except mine has an additional feature. Mine is also a brand of the sapping scar. Sorry, I made the mistake of moving away from the page. So when he takes my brand, he also has disadvantage on all saving throws against my warlock spells.
Okay. The arrow streaking through, finding its mark, true, lightning dancing across the creature as it roars in pain. That will bring up Garbo.
I bite my hand, squeeze the blood over Mr. Smashykins. Mr. Smashykins are up in fire. I take 4 damage. And we are, let's see, and let's see, you're over there. I will run around him and get on the other side. So I'm flanking with Garnor.
All right.
And we are going to swing. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Good. See here, there's not that one. This one. Ooh. That is no, it's 17 points of damage. Bludgeoning damage, and it is 1 point of fire damage. And then I have my second attack, and that one is gonna be a 29 to hit,
That will hit.
and that one's gonna deal 11 bludgeoning damage and 5 fire damage.
All right. The hammer bursting into flames, your little goblin self raising it high above your head, smashing first, second, the creature roaring in defiance and pain. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
That will bring up Wesley.
Wesley is going to raise the sword over his head and say, "Now it's my turn to deliver some pain." And he is going to can he? Since we don't have stats for him currently, can I use my movement to essentially fly over to the creature, smack the creature with the mercy blade, and then not using? I don't have disengage, so using the rest of my movement to fly away from him, like a flyby.
You will incur an attack of opportunity moving out of its space. But yes, you may.
Hell yeah! So movement to over to the left of Bjarnor. Does the Mercy Blade use strength or dexterity for the
Dexterity.
for its cool? So that'll be a d20 plus 8. There's a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And then what is the damage for that?
1d12 plus your whatever your normal bonus would be.
Sweet. 1d12 plus 3. Ooh. So that will be 14 magic slashing damage.
All right.
And then hitting him. My owl bear just went away. He'll fly back probably about 15 feet away from him.
And he misses with his attack of opportunity. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Turning to focus down on you, Garbo. The arms bashing down. First arm is a 12. Second one is a 15.
Well, let's see here. We just got back from doing this Wesley thing, right?
Yeah.
And before that, we were asleep.
Yes.
Okay, in that case, my AC should be sorry, I have to calculate 14 because I shouldn't have my armor on right now because I was just asleep.
All right. You will take 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Oh, that doesn't hit. Good.
All right. That brings us back up to Bayanor.
All right.
Oh, hold on. It takes 12 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
Is that just from his or from mine too?
Both of you.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna attack.
All right.
Claw.
While you attack, I'm going to put the right battle music on.
Okay. So that is a 17 plus 12, 29 to hit
That will hit.
for 14 points of slashing and 6 points of fire.
So let me ask you a question, Bayanor.
Yeah.
How you want to do it?
What is it? This you said it was a gorilla-looking thing.
Yes. 2 heads, 4 arms.
Oh, then 2 heads. Wow, that's he reaches up with both sets of claws, driving them in under the jaws, closes his fist, rips both jaws off of the heads, and then proceeds to pummel them to death with their own jawbones until the thing stops moving.
And so you do. And so it dies, turning to ash, leaving a ruby approximately 3 inches by 3 inches square there on
That's
the ground.
different.
That's a big ruby.
Wait a second. Hey, hey,
And he'll point at you all with his big dragonlith claw.
do any of you have any of those gems that we still have from killing the peoples?
No, there were some back in the other room, though. The rest of those were all in the bag of holding when we lost it. But there were some diamonds from that last fight.
Yeah,
But we need to check them because sometimes those things are eggs. You remember what happened when some of those gem-eating things hatched in the bag?
Yeah.
While they're talking, Ellie just has her bow trained on the door, waiting, watching, making sure nothing else is following behind this creature. I hate to interrupt, but should somebody check Jonathan?
On it.
He'll lumber over and kneel down and could I medicine check him?
Yep, go ahead.
Da-na-na-na. 23.
He is unconscious. He is gravely wounded.
Hang on, brother man. Just give me 1 second here.
And he will place his hand on Jonathan's chest. Oh wow. And he will do a cure wounds at 5th level.
Roll a percentage for me, please.
You got it. 82.
Your hands will begin to glow a soft crimson as you place your hands on his chest. The crimson will spread across his body. You will feel a connection. You will feel a bond form between the two as you find a way to restore to this individual, as his wounds clear and his eyes open, the faith of the people of Dragonclaw. Eliana, as you have your eyes trained on the door, you will see a cloaked figure slowly approaching.
I'd recommend you identify yourself now.
Oh, easy. The hood will lower. You will see an elven woman, long blonde hair, shining blue eyes, pale porcelain like skin. And they will fade, slowly becoming translucent and disappearing. Bayanor, you will see your mother out of the corner of your eye. There for just a moment, a whisper of your name, and her visage will fade.
I lash out with my claws when I hear that voice say my name. Uh, just instinctively.
And then you will see stumbling through the door, gripping their chest, blood pouring freely. Dave, who will collapse, wheezing and passing from this world. And this is where we're going to take our break.
You bastard.
Hang out with us, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes. We're going to get our snickety snacks, our beverages of choice. Thank you so much for joining us this far. We'll be back. much for hanging out while we took our break, got our snickety snacks, our beverages of choice. Before we left, the party had witnessed the transformation of one kobold into a dragonlith, a dragonborn like creature with wings and a tail. They had fought a different variation of the Umbravex. They had seen Death, the god Dave, the god of death, Death, the god of Dave, Dave, man, Dave, stumble in and collapse dead before them. And then, let me get the music correct here. Then they would see him. Gray robes covering a small, lithe frame. Hands gnarled with age, long, silver hair, blue, piercing eyes. The visage changing, like flickering, almost like it's an illusion, to a young man, healthy and strong, with black hair, a black mustache and goatee. You will know instantly, and not sure how you know, as Zacchaeus walks through the door. His hands flying out. A sickening green energy erupting in the room. I need everybody to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Feanor,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20. You will take 100 points of radiant or of necrotic damage. Eliana,
15.
you will take 100 points of necrotic damage. Garbo,
16.
100 points of necrotic damage. Wesley,
11.
200 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
The creature, this individual, will laugh. You will see the bulk of Jonathan Bloodlust charge, shoulder tackling the creature, screaming, "Run!" as he goes barreling through the doorway.
Ellie is going to use a charge of her blood maledict to give a small amount of healing to Wesley.
Wait, Wesley, you didn't use your death mark, your death ward, during the last fight, and so it should be still in
Is
effect
it
because you
good?
haven't rested.
That's a good question. Tyr, has it been 12 hours since I have last done our Kumbaya circle?
It has.
Right. Wesley, you are going to take 9 points of healing.
Ah! Oh, God, can we go now? Oh, shit.
We need to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop up Wesley and just throw him over my shoulder because I'm still in hybrid form and start running.
There is another door that exits out of the suite. I'm assuming you take that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charging out into the open courtyard that is the central park of Gathering, you will see that the sky has turned red, blood red. The clouds look angry. There's dark, mammoth shadows lingering behind this reddish hue. The kingdom itself will jerk as if trying to be torn apart from the inside. What would you like to do?
I have a question, good DM.
Yes.
Has it been 7 days since I have successfully did my last divine intervention?
It has been.
Wesley holding on to now the only part of his new life, his new white pants and the sword of mercy. He's going to look at his friends and he's going to close his eyes and he is going to speak out with his mind.
earlier. Greatness and kindness and sainthood of all wonderful things. I know we have not spoken in many, many times, and I just want to say that I want to thank you. I want to thank you for giving me the strength to keep going in the times of being scared. I want to thank you for your friendship that you have given me and all of my new friends. And I ask for one last time, as I have no doubt seen this hope, this new bond that I have, new purpose that I have in creating the ultimate kindness, and I thank you for getting me to where I am. And so I ask, as a final favor, please get me and my friends to the Temple of the Twisted Spear safely and rid Zakez of this place I now call home. Please, help us. And he does divine intervention.
Roll it.
Let's see if my luck is not run out today. Oh, it's definitely run out today. I got a 79.
You will hear in response, you turned away from me. You sought another. My benediction ends. My supplication is no more.
And he'll open his eyes and look to his friend and say, "So we're kind of fucked right now." Any ideas?
Can you kumbaya us quicker than 10 minutes? I turn and I'm start running towards we're in any direction that will get us to the edge of Dragonclaw.
Okay. So the rest of you follow.
Yeah.
Sticking together.
Yep. Answer that question in a few words. No, I don't think I can.
Finding the edge of Dragonclaw, you see beneath you the blue ocean meeting against the purple, the Widow Sea and the Forlorn Sea crashing together.
Ellie, can you use that locket thing to get us to the in-between?
I can try, but we wouldn't be falling into water. We'd be falling into the sand. We'd be hitting the ground, wouldn't we?
You got a better
Not
idea?
every time I light.
I don't. Oh, Sarah, I wish you were here to give me some guidance. I don't know.
I look back over our shoulder. I'm looking for any sign of Zakaz getting close.
You can hear roaring, you can hear battle, you can hear magic being cast. You see part of the tower of the citadel proper, where your suites were, collapse. As the ground, you can feel the ground shake, and as Dragonclaw lurches once more.
Ain't no time. We gotta go.
Garber, grab my leg.
Oh, okay. I grab your leg.
Yarnor, my leg.
All right, I grab a leg.
Ellie, do you want the front or the back?
I'm sorry. What?
And he just hugs you and then throws his whole body weight forward to fall off of Dragonclaw.
And so you begin to fall.
Wesley, what were you thinking?
Very quietly, as his face is going to be right in your ear.
Okay, now I'm going to be your eyes, and I want you to think about us going to the in-between, and I want you to think about it as hard, as fast as possible, and when I say now, just say, please take us to the in-between, please.
she's got the locket in hand. She's holding it to her chest, and she's thinking about the vision that Sarah showed them, thinking about the place that Sarah showed her.
As soon as you have that vision, you all will feel the sense of falling away from reality. You will come to yourselves falling still, but the sun is hot, the wind is strong, beating against you as sand blasts against your body. You see there a dark figure on the horizon. In front of it, a temple. There is no doubt this is the temple of the Twisted Spear. As you're about to make contact with the ground, you will feel hands capture you. Looking up, you will see a giant version of Sarah holding you. Voiceless, she will smile. She will kiss each of your foreheads tenderly, laying you in the sand, her large hands scooping away to make a divot so that you can be protected from the blustering winds. And then she will fade. A single drop of water falling on you, Eliana. A single tear.
Allie's probably going to start crying again.
Oh wow.
Wesley's just kind of like very shocked and just keeps saying, "Oh wow," looking around at everything. The fact that they didn't die, the fact that he's still again a dragonlith and no longer a 2 feet tall kobold. He's
Oh wow. You all got your stuff?
Yeah, I'm good.
Tyr, can we see the temple from where she set us down?
Yes, you can.
Ellie's going to take a deep breath, kind of sniffle a little. All right. We have a job to do.
Yeah.
Bayanor. Sorry to interrupt, Eliana.
No, you're good.
You feel stronger here. You feel more agile, as if the part of you that was a dwarf is gone and it is only beast. Eliana, your sadness is heavy, but you feel a strength course through you like you have never felt before. Garbo, you are ready to fight. There is a boiling under you, a rage that wants to be directed at something. Wesley, you can feel Dragonclaw. You know that it's not here, but you can feel it, even across plains.
Just to make sure, we have all of our stuff, right, Tyr?
Did you grab your stuff?
I would have grabbed my treasured possessions, which would include Mr. Stuffykins, obviously, who's already after my neck, my hammer, which I picked up to use, which I also picked up to I would have, and Mr. Alikins, obviously, as well, but the breastplate obviously would not have been on me because I was sleeping. Um, and I don't see myself just picking up a breastplate. But I suppose picking up a bag would be probably easy. So I definitely think I have lost my breastplate.
Okay.
My stuff would have all been in the bag of holding, and I definitely grabbed that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a bag of holding, so,
What do you do?
I'm gonna get dressed in my armor first.
We need to get out of the sand and this heat, out of the sun.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point.
You
Oh,
see
it's
any
so
sort of shelter
bright.
anywhere other than what Sarah made for us?
The temple.
How far away does it look?
It looks like it's not very far at all. In fact, the more you think about it, the more you think about drawing nigh to it, it's like that feeling when you're standing on the beach and it feels like the sand's running out from under your feet, moving you backwards. The temple moves towards you. There, looming in front of you, this large red temple.
You just did a Stanley Kubrick rack focus shot. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well then,
Shit.
Definitely makes it easier.
He'll start to walk up the sands and go head like he's gonna go into the temple.
The temple doors will open. A beautiful young woman, elven, long, flowing flaxen hair, eyes green like sea foam, dressed in chainmail armor and carrying a spear, will be waiting for you. Greetings, travelers.
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
This is going to sound very strange, but we've been sent here by the one with the elder blood to seek the help of the Twisted Spear to stop Zekaz.
We've been expecting you. All hail the traveler. Garbo has come, and she will strike the staff twice against the steps. All hail the traveler. Bayanor has arrived. The spear twice. All hail the traveler. Wesley is here?
Yeah,
Question
yeah, it's
mark.
totally me. It's still me. It's still me.
And all hail the traveler. Eliana has joined us. Come, come, we have a feast prepared. We have been waiting for you for so long.
Oh, a feast? Oh, I could eat.
You'd be surprised how hungry you are after you die.
Hmm.
You didn't die, you idiot. You just got knocked unconscious.
It was close. It felt like death. Still can do.
So you've been waiting for us?
Yes, your coming has been foretold.
Oh, yay. All right.
How long have you been waiting?
What year is it?
13... 39? Is that right?
Yes. We've been waiting.
1339?
We've been waiting a millennia.
On second thought, I don't think I want that feast. That sounds like it's been there for a little bit too long.
No, the feast is fresh. It is just made.
Oh, okay.
Ellie's
You're
gonna
a bit rude.
sorry. Ellie's going to speak to the lady in Elvish, since she
Okay.
appears to be of Elven descent. Do you understand this language?
She will respond in Elvish. Of course, it is my native tongue.
When you greeted us, you said each of them had come, and when you said my name, you said Eliana has joined us.
Yes.
It just struck me as odd.
Sister Evelyn will explain everything. Come, come, come. She'll revert to common. Come, we are all ready to celebrate your arrival.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, show us the way.
How long until we speak to Sister Evelyn?
Right away, I'm taking you to her right now.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name.
I am Esmeralda.
Thank you, Esmeralda.
No, thank you.
Do you follow?
Oh,
100%.
The warm fragrance of frankincense dances to your nostrils. The hallway that you travel lit by torches and burning braziers. There are tapestries along the walls. Give me a perception check. Bayanor,
10.
being tired and weary, you will not notice. Eliana,
Yeah, I got 13.
you will not notice. Garbo,
9.
you will not notice. Wesley,
21.
you will notice that the tapestries are depictions of each of the lives of the four of you. You will see moments in history that seemed private. You will see yourself with Silas. You will see Bayanor lying in bed with a book. You will see Eliana sitting there with Sarah leaned against her sleeping. And you will see Garbo on watch in the Warren.
That's all he does. That's all he's got. He'll just take him in. They just kind of go,
As you cross the threshold from the hallway, you find yourself in a large hall. There are thousands of people lined up on either side in perfect formation, each carrying a spear, dressed in chainmail armor. Male, female, dwarf, elf, goblin, kobold, halfling. All races, minotaur, tabaxi, they are all accounted for. They kneel as you walk past them, this long procession, like a wave crashing. They all kneel. And you will see there on a dais, sitting on a throne, a woman with beautiful, beautiful raven hair that seems to shimmer purple in the light, eyes of chocolate, skin touched by the sun. You have all finally arrived. Finally, the prophecy is being fulfilled. The great and powerful Bayanor rises and will lead our troops to victory. Garbo the Brave will have his day on the battlefield and crush the skulls of our enemies. Wesley will resurrect the ones that have gone before with their powerful healing magic. And Eliana, my sweet, sweet child, you have come home.
I'm sorry, did you say home?
Yes, this is the birthplace of the Kersham.
Is it
We have been trapped here for centuries, millennia, countlessness. But you all will finally take us back to Runath Kesha. Finally, you have come to defeat the Great One, and the entire thousands of people will let out a war cry that will deafen you. I need another round of perception check.
Can I insight check her comment on this is the birthplace of the Kershane?
Yes. I said Kershane, I meant Kershane. I'm tired.
I know what you meant. It's okay.
Bayanor.
No, 9.
Eliana.
All right, so the insight was 22.
She seems to be telling the truth.
All right, and perception. Oh, that's good. That sucks. It's 10.
Garbo.
I get to crush skulls. I got 5.
And Wesley.
1, 2, 1.
Behind her. The DC on this was 3 because it's right in front of your faces. You all will see a large tapestry. There is a war going on in a valley. Bayanor, you are there in your were hybrid form, dressed in beautiful, shining mail, 2 axes in hand at the head of an army charging forward. Garbo, you will see yourself in a pile of skulls that reaches to the sky, your hammer held above you in victory. Wesley, you will see spirits surrounding you, rising from the stones. And Eliana, you will see yourself in the heavens, energy radiating from you.
Sister Evelyn, was it?
Yes.
I don't intend to be rude. You'll have to. I would ask you forgive me. I'm very confused by all of this. I know all the tales of the Kershane, and I've never heard anything like this.
They don't tell you of the birth of
No.
when the great dragon came and laid with maiden and bestowed upon them the magic of the emerald forest, and the betrayal by the one whose name we will not speak, and the entire crowd hisses.
I'm sorry. No, I don't know that tale.
I lean over to Wesley. This sounds like a cult.
It's a cult.
Perhaps if you have time later, you could tell me.
Yes. We will talk in length. I must talk to each of you. I know why you're here. You seek the secret of the twisted spear.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
mentioned the great evil one that we're supposed to kill.
Yes.
And that's the one whose name you can't say, right?
No. Those are 2 different. There's 2 evil ones. Allow me. I am so excited. I am so glad you have finally come. I have waited so long. Allow me to explain. The great dark one is the creature that you saw on the horizon. They are what keep us shackled here. The
Right.
giant monster. You will destroy it. It is written in prophecy. You will destroy it, allowing us to return home, and then together we can defeat. She will look around and come down off of her throne, walking in close to you, whispering, Sakaz.
Insight check. Does she actually want to defeat Zakez? That is a 15 plus. I do believe my insight is lots. Plus 6, so 21. Blackjack.
Or as you can tell, yes.
As she says Zakaz, Garbo goes, "Oh yeah, we really need to kill Zakaz. He's terrible. Zakaz he just almost killed us. It was terrible. We had to run from him. Oh god, it was awful."
As you say it out loud, the thousands of soldiers recoil with an audible gasp.
Armor.
What?
He tries to tap you, like when somebody tries to smack you in the arm, but he's much taller than you now, so he accidentally thumps you in the chest with his big hand. Carver.
What?
Oh, man.
Why? I don't get what's wrong. Because it's awful.
Oh, God.
Garbo, don't say
Yeah.
his name
Why?
because they
It's just a
don't
name.
because they don't like it.
Well, I don't like his
can
name
summon
either.
him.
What?
The name can summon him.
Names have power,
What?
Garbo.
So don't say
Oh
his
my
name.
god.
Just
Sorry.
Say my name. No.
He doesn't appear.
Oh, good.
um. So, Beast. Talk.
Yes, the feast, the feast. Come.
Oh yeah, food.
You will be led from this hall to a great dining hall that will accommodate all of these massive amounts of warriors. And at the head, there is 6 large throne-like chairs in front of a golden table. Each one, except for the middle one, has a name placard. It will go Bayanor, Wesley, Garbo, Eliana, Evelyn, with the center throne remaining empty. There's a name placard on that silver throne, on that center throne. Sarah.
Ellie is going to stare at the name placard.
And unfortunately, my friends, this is where we have to end for the evening. I am in so much pain, I cannot continue going. I have tried to push through, and I apologize deeply. It is a bad, bad pain night. They made changes to my medicine, and it's not working.
Pain, you bastard.
Thank you so much for playing. I know it was kind of haphazard tonight. I'm sorry that it wasn't very
Oh, this is
fluid.
great. This is great.
Thank you guys for tuning in and being a part of it. Greatly appreciated. Let's remind people who we are, where they can find us, and let's get the hell out of here.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Patrick, the voice of Wesley. And you can find me on Twitter at PeculiarPatrick.
And I'm Dan. I play Garbo. And you can find me on Twitter at RavenOusDan.
Hey everybody, I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Eliana Trudeau, and you can find me over on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi gamers, I'm still Lot Clark, and I played Bjarnar Sandgar. And you can find me on the Book of Faces and the Twitter Patients at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with an H.
And I'm Tier the DM, the world's okayest DM, and you can find me on Twitter at Tier_the_DM. Remember, guys, that the world is a topsy-turvy, chaotic mess right now, but you're not alone. Find those people that love you and stick with them. Let them be a safe place while you grow in strength, and then let your strength be shared by others. Remember that love and inclusion, these are the torches that light a path to a better tomorrow. Come join us and be torchbearers. And remember, until next time, live a life to make yourself proud. We love you guys.